Hello, everybody. Kimberly Maska here, founder of Spiritual Biz Bootcamp. How are you guys doing today? Happy New Year. Happy 2018. Glad to see you all here. I want to talk about something that pops up a lot with everybody, and I think it deserves to be addressed because we have the new year in front of us, and for this new year, a lot of people are thinking about what am I going to do? How am I going to change my life? What's it going to look like for the new year? And then something happens, and this little thing called fear creeps in. And we start talking about wanting to step out. We want to step out. We want to see, hello, Sherry. We want to step out. We want to explore. We want to be living our purpose. But then that F word, fear, creeps in, and it keeps us from moving forward, and it keeps us from living our purpose. And I see it happen so often, and it truly breaks my heart when it happens because someone has a dream, they have a goal, they know what they want to do. A lot of you are in this Facebook group because you are tapping into your gifts. You know you're trying to step out. You know that it's time, hey, Bridget, that you're trying to step out and really share what Source has given you. And then suddenly we get this little inkling, this little voice that starts to say, oh, am I good enough? And who would think that I'm the one that can come out and share my gifts? And who's going to follow me? And how am I going to help people? And what is my family going to think? What are my friends going to think? All of these questions start creeping in, these doubts, these self-doubts, these limiting beliefs about what life is about and what stepping out with our gift will be like. And we need to remove those because you have a purpose. If you're in this group, it's because you have a purpose. If you're following me, you're a spiritual being that's getting ready to step out with your gifts, and it's really time for you to do that. That's why you're here. That's why the universe has brought us together. And so we have to eliminate those self-doubts. We have to remove those and realize that that's not enough to hold you back. Like when it comes down to it, from where you are right now, if you are not living your purpose, if you're not living the dream life that you want, and you're in a dead-end job and where you are and just frustrated, you have to ask yourself, are you more married to the story of being stuck and living with your doubts and fears? Or are you more married to this story of really stepping out and living your purpose? Like what's more important to you? And sometimes we allow those fears to hold us back. We allow those fears to win. We start buying into the story of the fear and all the things that might happen if we don't, or if we do step out. And so we need to eliminate those. So how do we do that? The first thing we need to do is we really need to realize that when we're stepping out, that it's not about us. It's not about you stepping out. Has nothing to do with you. It has to do with you serving. So when you take the you out of it, you take the ego out of it, the what are people going to say about me, the what if my family thinks I'm crazy, or all of the other little voices that come up in our head. When we remove that and we realize it is not about us, it is about service, it's about stepping out, that's one way to remove those doubts. Because it's not about you, and those doubts are just about you. Right? Those doubts are about you, and you want to be able to just remove those doubts and move forward. So when we realize that it's not about us, that it's the reason why we've been given these gifts is to step out and to change lives, it kind of gets rid of all of that because it's not about you guys. The more you make it about you, the more worried about stuff, the more like, oh, I don't know what people are going to say, or oh, I'm an introvert, like I don't know what's going to happen. That's all about you. And this whole vibrational shift that's happening on this planet right now is not about you. This is about us helping others outside of us, being able to help people all over the planet raise their vibration. It's about helping people find their purpose. It's about all those gifts that you have that it's time to step out with. It's about helping those people. So remove you from the equation. And then realize that if someone does have a problem with you stepping out, because I know one of the big things is we're worried about what are people going to say if I step out as a spiritual person or a spiritual entrepreneur. They're going to say like, what are you doing? I have a client right now in boot camp that hadn't told her family that she's stepping out as a shaman. She's been really holding her back. And now she's had the courage to tell them. And you know what? They still love her. They still love her. They may have had an issue with it in the beginning, and then they talk through it with her, and they realize that's what she loves. So they still love her. They're still there. It's amazing. Our family actually does love us unconditionally most of the time. And if they don't love you unconditionally, it's actually their issue and not yours. Again, that has nothing to do with you. If someone has a problem with you stepping out as an intuitive or a shaman or whatever your gift is, when you step out that way and someone has a problem, that has nothing to do with you either. And it only has to do with them. They have some issue going on inside of them that they're bringing forward. They have some old story that they've learned that they're bringing forward, and you just happen to be the person they're projecting it on. So it has nothing to do with you. So when you can get over that, hump, and hello, Serena, and welcome to boot camp. Serena just joined boot camp yesterday, so this is going to be super exciting. But once you're over this hump and you realize that it doesn't matter what they think, it doesn't matter what they say, just let it happen. You're here to serve. You're here to live your purpose. And again, if they have a problem, it has to do with them. And sometimes there's the tough part of changing our vibration so much that the people who don't match our vibration fall away. It will happen naturally. Sometimes we worry about that. We worry about it more than we should. We worry and think, well, what is going to happen to my friends? What's going to happen to my family? And if they can't keep up with your vibrational expansion, they will just disappear. So don't worry about it. It just happens organically. And you will probably be happier for it in the long run. It's just how it is. When you are living your purpose and you are at your highest vibration, you're not going to want those low vibration people around you anyways. And it's a little unfortunate because we all wish that we could help those closest to us, but sometimes the ones closest to us are the ones that just don't get it and they can't see us in that light. You know, perfect example, Jesus, right? With Jesus, who of course was amazing and talk about being tapped in and dialed into source, right? So, but what did they say? Oh, he's just a carpenter. Oh, that carpenter from Nazareth? Like they couldn't see it because they were too close to him until after the fact. Your family, your friends might be exactly the same way. Hello, Ola. And your friends and family might be exactly the same way. And so they may not be able to see you for the greatness that you are. And again, that has nothing to do with you. That only has to do with them. So to conquer that fear of stepping out, just be in alignment and know that you're here to serve. You are here to change lives. You can change thousands of lives with the right setup, with your stepping in. Hello, Jesse. When you're stepping into, you were my inspiration actually. So if you're stepping into what you're doing, then it's really where you need to be. It's really your purpose is it. That's what makes you happy. That's what brings you joy. That's also what brings you financial abundance. Because when we're in alignment with what we're doing and we're serving at that level, that financial abundance just shows up because we're serving. And it's an amazing thing to watch happen with my Spiritual Biz Bootcamp clients, that when they finally step into their gift and they really step into who they're serving and how they're serving and they get it out there, the financial abundance literally just shows up. It's pretty impressive to see. And that's why a lot of you may be struggling right now financially. If you're struggling, it's because you're not living your purpose. It's this thing where you're going to work and there's all these bills and it's crazy how it happens. So you've got to be living for you. Stop being a people pleaser. Stop worrying about what they're thinking. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether they think you're crazy. It doesn't matter whether your family says that you know, I spent all this money on your education for years. What are you doing going out as a spiritual coach? It doesn't matter. You're here to serve. And that's what you are meant to do. And that service will bring you true joy and true happiness. So remember that when you're looking at these fears, it's got nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. You need to live for you and you only, in the sense that you have to be in vibrational alignment with your purpose. And when you're in vibrational alignment with your purpose, that's the time that you're living for you. But because the ironic part, when you're living for you like that, it means you're actually serving and you're living your purpose that way. So just remember, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. And you are here to live your purpose and really step out and change the world. And when you're ready to step out, if you're ready to do that now, you're ready to say, forget what everybody thinks and really step out and have a massive ripple effect. Boot camp is here for you. Reach out to me. I can help you solve that major problem. I can help you get out there and change lives in a major way. I will put a link up here to my training. Watch the training. If we feel we're a vibrational match, then go ahead and book a call, and my team will talk to you about boot camp and get you enrolled so that you can change your life and start changing lives all around you. So you guys have a beautiful day. Hello, Chris. Hello, Josephine. Thank you for, and John, who else did I miss? I think I got everybody else. So hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me live. And I will see you guys in the Facebook group. Have a beautiful day. Remember, it has nothing to do with you, only everything to do with them. When you're ready to change your life and do this in a major way and step out, reach out, and we'll talk to you about boot camp. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.